What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, man, we're going to talk about Kirk Cousins and what he's going to bring to the Atlanta Falcons franchise. Right here does a great job looking up the safety. The throw's a little bit short, but right to Jordan Addison. He's going to take that thing in for 6. Let's run this play back and talk about it real quick. What did Kirk do well? So we see potentially man-to-man coverage at the start of this play, right? Man-to-man, man-to-man, man-to-man. You got 2 backers right here. One of them could pick up the running back right there. Other one sits in that zone. QB spy potentially. Man-to-man right there. Potentially cover 1. Safety over the top, right? But as the play develops, take a look what happens right here. This DB, he's going to drop back. The Eagles are actually going to go into a cover 2. Take a look right here. We're going to pause it right here. So with the Eagles in a cover 2, we have both safeties over the top, right? But take a look what the Vikings run right here. Pretty much a cover 2 beater if you get them to bite, right? Take a look what happens. They're going to run a fake screen with Justin Jefferson right here. Well, fake screen to Jefferson, you know the defense is going to attack that, right? So he's coming down. He's coming down. Now, when that happens, take a look at what they do with their tight end right here, right? Basically a slant over the top. Well, with this linebacker crashing down, who's going to pick up the tight end, right? Who's going to pick up the tight end? This safety right here, he's going to crash down. Well, that's not good for this DB because Addison right here is going to run that post route, and nobody's going to be over the top, right? Take a look what happens. Bang. This safety has to come down to pick up the tight end because this linebacker bit on the screen, right? So take a look what happens. He's going to bite on the screen. This safety right here, he's going down to pick up the tight end. And then Addison beats his guy one-on-one. Take a look right here. Bang. Again, throws a little bit short, but on the money. Takes it in for 6. Let's check out play number 2. All right, the next play we're going to look at, you got Vikings in the red zone. Kirk does a great job right here, stepping into the pocket, letting the Eagles mess up on their coverage. Now, what am I talking about? Let's take a look at this. As you're going to see, Justin Jefferson just attracts so much attention. So on this play right here, we're basically going to have 2 crossers, right? You're going to have Jefferson going underneath this way. You're going to have KJ over the top, right? With that being said, a little delay route right here from the tight end, bang, a little flat route, a little hitch route from the running back, right? Now what Kirk's trying to do is figure out what is the defense playing right here. As you're going to see, they're going to go into a match coverage. Now everybody gets that memo except for this DB right here, right? Take a look what happens. We're going to pause it right here. KJ's wide open. How is he wide open? Take a look what happens. This DB initially was on KJ right here, right? Let the play develop. Bang, bang. He's going to pass KJ off to the DB right here. Here's the thing. This DB doesn't pass off Jefferson, right? He's going to keep running with Jefferson. That's going to leave KJ wide open. Now, what does Kirk do really well right here? As you're going to see, there's pressure coming from his backside. Steps into his pocket, but he has to be patient with this throw, right? This DB, even though he messed up, if he sees Kirk throwing it over here, he could easily bail and pick that thing off, right? Kirk does a great job waiting for that DB to commit to Jefferson and then bang, lets it rip. Take a look at that one more time right here. As you're going to see, Eagles go into a match coverage, bang, bang. They all pick up Jefferson. Nobody picks up KJ on the back end. Kirk does a great job stepping to the pocket, letting it rip. Let's keep it going. The next play we're going to look at, Vikings once again have the ball in the red zone right here. Kirk does a great job recognizing man coverage. Now, what is he looking for on this play? Take a look. It looks like the Eagles in that nickel formation. So he has to watch these 2 backers right here, plus the safety, right? It's a safety playing man. Is it zone? Take a look what happens. We're going to let it go. We're going to pause it right about here. As you're going to see, both backers, they're going to come in. He's got an open gap right there. So now Kirk has to watch this safety right here. Does he pick up the running back? Or is he going to sit in that spy robber position, right? Let the play develop. Bada boom, bada bing. He sees the safety going to pick up the running back right there, which means the tight end's going to be not wide open, but pretty much open if Kirk can put it out in front of him. Great stuff right there, man. Take a look at this one more time. Both backers come in. Safety picks up the running back right there, and the tight end is essentially wide open, man. Let's keep it going. Now we're going to jump to the Chargers game right here. Vikings do a great job using Justin Jefferson as the decoy, and Kirk once again puts the ball in front of his receiver, allows him to keep running even after he catches it. Let's run this back. What am I talking about? The Vikings using Jefferson as a decoy. Take a look right here. So as we run this play back, we see 2 high safeties, right? Could be cover 2 man, cover 2 zone, or like it's going to be cover 1 with your robber in the middle, right? Now, what am I talking about with the Vikings using Jefferson right here as a decoy? Like I said before, the Chargers go into a cover 1 with a robber underneath. So he's going to bite on that crosser right there, which means if KJ can create space, this safety is over here. This is man-to-man right there. Nobody's going to be near KJ, right? Let the play develop. Bada boom, bada bing. He creates that space. Kirk does a great job putting that ball in front of KJ. Not too far, not too short. Something I really like about him, right? Take a look right here. Puts that ball in the perfect space. He's going to catch it, and he's going to turn that thing upfield for 6. Woo, great stuff right here, man. Let's check out the next one. What a throw. What a route. On this play right here, we're going to see Kirk do a great job looking off the backer, then bang. Lets it rip to Justin Jefferson, and you get him the ball in open space, man. It is GG's, right? Let's run this back real quick. So what happens right here? We're going to have Jefferson. It looks to be, what, a 7-10 yard in route, give or take, right? Take a look what happens. Jefferson's going to plant right there. When he plants, the backer's over here. Why is that, right? Take a look. Kirk Cousins from the jump, bang. He's going to look over here to the left side. The backer's going to follow there, which means if he goes over here, the middle of the field is going to be pretty much wide open. Now, the backer does a good job right here seeing Kirk Cousins look this way. The problem is it's too late, right? It's too late. Like I said before, Kirk Cousins does a great job of letting that thing rip. Always out in front of the receiver, right? Take a look. Bang. Lets it rip. Jefferson catches it in the open field, and he's taking that thing for 6. Kirk Cousins, man, he's got one hell of an arm. I love how he looks off the defenders. Bang. Lets it rip to Jefferson. He's taking that thing for 6. Let's keep this thing going. This next play we're going to look at, we're going to see Kirk Cousins. He's going to roll out, baits the defender into going to get him, and then bang, throws it to Justin Jefferson. Take a look at this. So right here, they run the play action right. We're going to pause it right here. As of now, not a lot's open. This safety's going to pick up Jefferson, right? That's picked up right there. That's picked up right there. Could Cousins run it? Potentially right here. He's got Luvu behind him. You got the safety going down. It's going to be close. Maybe he gets it. Maybe he doesn't, because as you're going to see, if this safety keeps going, most likely he's going to get Kirk, right? But Kirk does his job perfectly. Baits the safety to think he's going to run it right there, then bang. Lets it rip to Justin Jefferson. Now, Jefferson does a great job, right? Take a look at this. As you're going to see, we're going to pause it right here. The second Jefferson sees he gets the safety to bite to keep going this way, Jefferson hits the brakes, right? Take a look. Bang. Hits the brake. Cousins sees him right there, and it's too late. He got this safety going full momentum towards Cousins, right? Bang. Jefferson does a great job stopping on a dime, man. Good stuff. Let's keep it going. This play right here should excite Falcons fans, right? It shows you that Kirk, not only can he put the ball in front of the receiver, he has great touch on the ball. So you got Drake London, you got Kyle Pitts down in Atlanta, right? Take a look at this one more time. This should excite Atlanta fans, right? Take a look. Bang. Nice touch on the ball. Jefferson's going to go up and get it. So right here is going to be our last play, and what I mean by that is our last play looking at the positives of Kirk Cousins. Next, we're going to jump into the interceptions and figure out, all right, what happened when he threw those interceptions last season? Kind of get a feel for, okay, was it his fault? Was it not his fault? But let's take a look at our last play right here. You got Addison going out of the backfield. I love that play call right there, right? Addison out of the backfield is crazy. But once again, this is why Atlanta fans should be excited. So now we're going to jump into Kirk and his interceptions, right? The first play we're going to look at, you have trips over there on the left. Unfortunately, not a bad read, but the throw was a little bit too far behind the receiver, right? Take a look at this again. The read was there. If Kirk puts it out in front of his receiver like we've seen him do time and time again, this is money. Unfortunately, the ball is just too far behind the receiver. DB makes a great play on that ball. But if Kirk puts that thing in front of the receiver, he's probably going to fall in the end zone for 6, right? Because as you're going to see, he's turning around right there trying to catch it. If Kirk puts that thing in front of him as he's running, that's probably 6 on the board. Now, with that being said, I don't hate the read. I thought the read was good. Just the ball placement, not the best. Let's keep it going. The next play we're going to look at, you're going to see Kirk try and go to his tight end in the end zone. Unfortunately, man, that's going to get picked off. What a crazy interception. Once again, another read I don't hate. Once the ball is snapped, tight end does a great job. Bang. Goes into the defender, comes out of that. Now, Kirk has to put the ball out here. He can't put that thing too far to the inside. Linebacker's right there on it. As you can see, he barely gets a hand on it. It gets deflected and picked off. Once again, I don't hate the read. Just the ball placement right here. He didn't really have anything else open. I mean, maybe you hit the fade with Jefferson right there or the running back. I don't hate this throw, though. Unfortunately, like I said before, that ball placement, man, just wasn't where it needed to be. On top of that, that defender right here, he makes one hell of a play. Let's keep it going. Just like last time, it was all about the ball placement. Let's check out the next one. The next play we're going to look at right here, the Vikings run double slants. You got Jordan Addison on the wheel route. Most likely 6. I mean, there's a good chance of that, but instead he gets hit and he gets picked off. Let's look at this play right here. So you're going to have double slants. So you're going to have bang, bang, right? This safety right here, he's going to go down. You're going to have Jordan Addison right here on the wheel route. Take a look what happens right here. All right? Double slants, bang, bang. That safety right there, he's going to bite on that. This DB's running with this DB. Addison once again turning on the Jets. That was probably going to be 6, but the Panthers, they create that pressure, hit Cousins as he throws it, and the ball goes up and picked off, man. Let's check out the next one. So I'm not going to lie to you guys. The last 3 interceptions we looked at, bad ball placement, and then obviously he got hit, ball goes up in the air, gets picked off. But this right here was probably his worst interception. He doesn't ever really look off the receiver. Panthers pick it off. They take that thing for 6, right? Let's take one more look at this. From about right here till Cousins throws it, he's watching Cousins. At no point does Cousins look anywhere else. He doesn't look here, doesn't look here, here. He watches KJ the whole time. The DB sees that right, and then bang, takes that thing for 6. This was Cousins' probably worst interception, right? At no point does he take his eyes off the receiver. And like I said before, the DB takes it for 6. Let's keep it going. All right, guys, now we're on our last play. Cousins had 3 options on this play. Instead of throwing that pick right there, he had 3 options. Either hit Addison right here, hit the running back, or just throw that thing away, right? Just throw that thing away. Instead, he tries to force it in there. DB obviously makes one hell of a play on that ball, right? Take a look what happens. Makes one hell of a play on that ball. So what do I think about Kirk Cousins? I love his arm strength, right? I love his ball placement for the most part. It seemed like a lot of that happened in the red zone, excluding the Panthers, right? I thought he struggled in the red zone. Take that away. Let him work on that with the Falcons. I think he'll be A-okay. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy.